Nithyanandam, a very warm welcome and welcome back to Nithyananda Yoga, continuing the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. Welcome back to all of the viewers who are joining with us in the practice.
Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale. Sundara Nithyananda Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, 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 Mukunda Madhava Nithyananda, Madhusudana Hari Nithyananda, Madhura Mohana Nithyananda, Mangalamurti Nithyananda, Mukunda Madhava Nithyananda, Madhusudana Hari Nithyananda, Madhura Mohana Nithyananda, Mangalamurti Nithyananda, Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, 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 Megharupa Nithyananda, Manasa Chora Nithyananda, Vrinda Vihara Nithyananda, Vedarupa Nithyananda, Megharupa Nithyananda, Manasa Chora Nithyananda, Vrinda Vihara Nithyananda, Vedarupa Nithyananda. Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, 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 Nandishwara He Nithyananda, ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ
Sorry for the technical glitch. Welcome back.
ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ 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 ಮುರಳಿಲೋಲ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮುಕುಂದ ಬಾಲ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಂದಕಿಶೋರ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನರ್ತನ ಸುಂದರ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮುರಳಿಲೋಲ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮುಕುಂದ ಬಾಲ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಂದಕಿಶೋರ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನರ್ತನ ಸುಂದರ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ 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 ಮುಕುಂದ ಮಾಧವ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮಧುಸೂದನ ಹರಿ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮಧುರ ಮೋಹನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮಂಗಳಮೂರ್ತಿ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮುಕುಂದ ಮಾಧವ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮಧುಸೂದನ ಹರಿ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮಧುರ ಮೋಹನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮಂಗಳಮೂರ್ತಿ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ 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 ಮೇಘರೂಪ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮನಸ ಚೋರ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ವೃಂದವಿಹಾರ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ವೇದರೂಪ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮೇಘರೂಪ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮನಸ ಚೋರ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ವೃಂದವಿಹಾರ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ವೇದರೂಪ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಟವರ ಲಾಲ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಗಿರಿಧರ ಬಾಲ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಕಲಿಯುಗ ದೇವ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಸದ್ಗುರುನಾಥ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಟವರ ಲಾಲ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಗಿರಿಧರ ಬಾಲ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಕಲಿಯುಗ ದೇವ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಸದ್ಗುರುನಾಥ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ 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 ಮುರಳಿಲೋಲ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮುಕುಂದ ಬಾಲ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಂದಕಿಶೋರ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನರ್ತನ ಸುಂದರ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮುರಳಿಲೋಲ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಮುಕುಂದ ಬಾಲ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಂದಕಿಶೋರ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನರ್ತನ ಸುಂದರ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ವಿಠಲೆ
that we're going to work through today. And there's a variety of asanas, so we're going to make sure we stretch out and warm up our entire body. So now let's everyone stand on the mat, come to a standing position. And now we're going to warm up our ankles. Let's start with the right ankle and rotate your ankle clockwise. Again, this is not a balancing posture. You can use a chair, you can use the table or the wall. Just rotate your ankles. Now do the counterclockwise, giving yourself full rotation on the right ankle. Okay, good. Now let's do the other ankle clockwise. Now let's do counterclockwise. Wonderful. Now let's place our hands on the knees and do full clockwise rotation, making big circles. You don't have to do fast or slow, just be at a comfortable pace for you. Just make sure you're doing the full circles. Okay, now let's do the other direction, counterclockwise. You should really feel in your knee area your muscles opening up. Few more times. Okay, great. Now just keep your feet shoulder width apart or a little wider. Hands on your hips, and let's rotate the hips clockwise and do big rotations. So really open up your hips, your lower back. And don't skip the warm-ups. Everyone, please do the warm-ups. Okay, let's do counterclockwise, other direction. Wide circles with your hips. You'll even feel it in your upper thighs. Okay, good. Now let's put our hands on the shoulders and rotate the shoulders forward. You'll be making circles with your elbows, so make big circles with your elbows so you get a full rotation. Now let's do the other direction. Again, make big circles with your elbows. Okay, great. Now let's just swing our arms, alternate. Right, left. Okay, now let's swing our torso. Keep the same position. Just playfully go right, left. Let the arms swing. And do as full rotation as you can. Okay, now let's warm up our wrists. So we're going to start with the right wrist. Pull your fingers back, which will give good resistance on your wrist area. You should feel it right here. Okay, now let's face the fingers downwards and just pull the fingers back. Feel the resistance in your wrist, and your wrist really opening up. Okay, good. Now let's switch hands. Pull your fingers back. And pull them, face it down and pull your fingers back again. Let's also just rotate our wrists inwards. Okay, good. Outwards. Okay. Now let's just sit back down on the mat. We have some asanas where we'll be opening our hips. So let's warm ourselves up now itself. We'll sit in Bhadrasana, feet together. Bring them as close as you can to your perineal and clasp them with your hands. And let's just start with shaking our knees, flapping the knees up and down. So really opens up your hips. Okay, now let's stop flapping and put our hands on our knees. Just push down as far as you can. If your knees can touch the mat, great. If not, go as far as you can. And just hold it there for a few seconds. Okay, and let's just flap again. Now bring your left foot towards your perineal, and just cradle your right leg. Just move it side to side. Really open up the hips. Okay, now let's switch. Bring your right foot to your perineal and cradle your left leg, and just very gently side to side move it. Okay, now put both your hands, both your feet down. Sit comfortably. If you can sit in Padmasana, great, or Padmasana. And we're just going to finish the warm-ups by doing slow neck rotations, starting towards the right direction, moving very slowly, be gentle. We do full rotation. Okay, let's go the other direction. 4 times. Okay, now we're ready for the skeleton dance. Everyone please stand up. And remember, in the skeleton dance, you're visualizing yourself as a skeleton and shaking your entire body, your feet, your legs, your hips, your arms, your neck, your head. No particular choreography, just dance, just move every part of your body and just have fun with it. So requesting everyone to stand up. Okay, let's start. Move your legs, your shoulders, hands. Come on, jump. Use your whole mat. You don't have to stay in one place. Keep going. Remember to visualize yourself as a skeleton, just bones. of your head, your neck. Don't forget to smile. Okay, let's come to a stop and just walk up and down your mat. Good, just slowly walk up and down. Okay, now let's begin with the asanas. Everyone please sit down on the mats. And we're going to continue where we left off yesterday. And we're on asana number 260, which is Padukasana. Okay, so we're actually going to be standing, be on our feet. And you're going to place both hands, palms down, and clasping or wrapping around the feet. Actually, you're stepping on your hands, actually. And like, you wrap around the feet, and you're going to walk around on your mat. So just like you're holding shoes, holding your padakas, just walk around the mat.
Visualize yourself that you're wearing padukas and you're walking across the sacred lands with Paramashiva's energy. Now, throughout this sequence of asanas, you're going to be continuing the Mula Bandha throughout all the asanas and having the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Continue that in your inner space continuously. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Continuously chant that inside of your inner space as you are performing the asanas. Padukasana. हस्ततलयोः पादतले कृत्वा तिष्ठेत् गच्छेत् पादुकासनं भवति.
Great. Okay, now we're moving on to Kukotodana, where you'll be visualizing yourself as a rooster, placing both palms on the mat in Shambhavi Mudra. And we're just going to simply be jumping up and down. And so your feet will be going in the air, but your hands are placed sturdy on the mat. And we just do this a few times.
In Kukudodana, visualize yourself as a rooster. हस्ततले भ्रूमौ कृत्वा पादतले च ऊर्ध्वं मुदानां कृत्वा भूमोपतेत् इत्तानं पुनः पुनः कुर्यात् कुक्कुटोतनं भवति.
Great. Good job, everyone. Now let's move on to the next asana, which is a balancing asana. This is another variation of headstand. Viparitantritya asana. And so we'll be, if you have a wall or if you have a partner, if you're not able to do this as yet, please take advantage of the wall and your partner. Otherwise, you'll be placing your hands straight on the mat and your legs will go straight into the handstand. But this time what's different is you'll be moving around your two hands in a dancing sort of way. So whatever you can do in the handstand, Try to lift up one hand and the other hand like you're dancing on your hands instead of your feet. Come on, let's try this. Ready?
Yes, and here you're going to start to dance on your hands as you are in the handstand. This is Viparita Nrittasana. Feel yourself becoming free of all inhibitions. And we'll do the Viparita Nritta. Just try the asana with on the wall with a partner. हस्ततलाभ्यां भूमिमवस्तभ्य ऊर्ध्वा पाददे ग्रे कुर्वन् हस्ततलाभ्यां नर्तं कर्तव्यं विपरीतनृत्यं भवति.
Great. Awesome, everyone. So we're doing lots of new asanas, which are challenging ourselves. Now we're going to move into Kunjasana, Kunja asana. Again, this is a very simple asana, just a little bit of coordination. All you're going to do though is you're going to be bent over, standing on your feet. One hand, any hand, will be flat on your mat. The other hand will be clasping your ear. And just hang in that position.
In this asana, visualize Swamiji, the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, in your inner space. And remember, throughout these asanas, you're going to be continuing the Mula Bandha and the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. In this asana, you're going to be switching the pranayama to the Sahaja Kumbhaka, which we've been doing in earlier asanas also. Kunjarasana. Atavakshe Mahadeva Kunjarasanamuttamam Karanaiken Padabhyam Bhomo Tishtet Shirakaraha.
Wonderful. Now we're just going to switch our arms. So now put your left hand flat on the floor and clasp your right ear with your right hand.
Yes, and remember, please continue to visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Atavekshe Mahadeva Kunjarasanamuttamam Karanaikena Padabhyam Bhumo Tishtet Shirakaraha.
Wonderful. Now let's come out of that asana. You can sit in Vajrasana as we move on to the next asana, which is Kadamba asana. This is a squatting position. And slightly balancing asana as well. So we're going to sit in a squatting position with your feet close together. And you're going to just hold the respective ankles and lift the feet off the ground. So that's where the balance comes in. So keep your feet together. In the squatting position, hold the ankles and lift.
In Kadambasana, visualize yourself as a Kadamba tree. This tree is a very unique tree that promotes long life. Visualize yourself as the tree, and while you're holding the Mula Bandha, continuing the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham and continuing the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Kadambasana. Atavakshe पार्ष्णिभ्यां भूमिवस्तभ्य हस्तदायाने गुल्पो धृत्वा तिष्ठेत् कदम्बं भवति.
Great. Now, if you have any questions, if you experience anything, please go ahead and put your comments in the chat. Or if you've had any breakthroughs. Now we'll continue on with Pavana Muktasana. You're going to sit again with your heels at the perineum. Sorry, you'll be on the floor, heels at the perineum, as close together. Hold the knees and press them towards the chest. So you can cross the hands if you like, but just press your knees to the chest with your gaze forward in Mula Bandha.
In this asana, Pavana Muktasana, visualize any excess vata releasing and any excess air that is happening within your system, completely cleansing from your system and balancing all your three doshas. Continue gazing forward, the Sahaja Kumbhaka in Pavana Muktasana. Pavanamuktasana dvayosto padayoho panim latva स्वानिश्चवानि तंबके जनुनिवाक्षासि सदुर्भाव्रति करबन्धनै एवं विद स्थिरत्यत्र तत्र वायुक्तासनं भवेदनेन वाशुद्धिर्मालस्तवयोमचनाम्.
Relax. Now let's move on to the next asana, which is Chakrasana. Chakrasana. So we're going to sit and lift, first starting your left leg. It's going to go behind your head if you can, or just over your shoulder if you're not able to put it behind your head yet. And we'll be placing both hands on the mat and extending the other leg straight out. Okay? So we'll just point it out like that and lift the entire body off the ground and keep the chin up. So if you can, lift your entire body off the ground in this asana. If you come back down, just lift again. And if you want to open up your shoulder and try to put your leg behind your head, please push yourself. But either is okay.
Whatever happens, continue trying the asana no matter what. If you need to have a partner help you get into the asana, push you that little extra stretch that you need to go the entire way.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly. Wonderful. And then lift yourself up off the ground. Engage your whole body, your core muscles, your leg muscles, every single muscle, even the muscles that you didn't know you had in your body, and perform the Chakrasana. Purvatanam chatuspadi pitam vajrasanam tata chakora krauncha shalabha bhujangamapi vrikshikam.
Great. It's a challenging asana. Good job for everyone who's able to do, and good job for everyone who tried. Now we're going to move to another fun asana, which is Dhanurasana 2. So we're going to be sitting on the ground, and you're going to hold the left toes with your index and middle fingers, pulling the foot. You're going to be holding. Okay, so let's start with the other side. First, you'll be holding your toes with your index finger and middle finger, and you're going to pull it towards your ear. Then you're going to extend the right leg out, keep it straight, and hold the big toe with the right hand. And now you'll visualize yourself as a bow.
In this asana, visualize yourself as Paramashiva's bow in the hands of Paramashiva and directed towards his mission and his will. Dhanurasana. Padangushtotupanibhya grihitva shravanavadihi Dhanurakarshatam dhanurasanamritam.
Okay, great. That was Dhanurasana 2. Now we're going to move to Ashtavakrasana, which looks very difficult, but actually you just have to know how to come into the asana. So you'll start with lifting your left leg over the top of your shoulder, and you're going to bring your right foot and hook on top of the left foot. Okay, you're like this. And you're going to lean forward and down while extending the legs out. So those who are able to, or if you remember Mayurasana, it's very similar, but you're actually hooking the feet and leaning forward.
वाशिष्ठमतकौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रोत्थानमयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्.
Great. Now we're going to move on to Pranasana. So you'll be seated on your mat. We're going to have your left foot on the mat, your left thigh facing up, and bring your right foot on top of the left thigh. And you're going to have your left shoulder go underneath your raised left leg. And you're going to place your right hand will be on the knee. And your left hand is flat on the floor. So you're slightly leaning forward.
Pranasana. In this asana, visualize yourself as Swamiji, as immortal and able to solely exist on prana. Pranasana. एतत् प्रभेदं वक्ष्यामि करोतय सच्चाम्राः एकपादमुरोर्बद्ध्वा स्कन्धे न्यात्पादकारसम् एतत् प्राणासनं नाम सर्वसिद्धिप्रदायकम्.
In Pranasana, your gaze is to your third eye. Now we'll be doing Pashva Matsyendrasana. This is a twisting asana. So you'll be placing your right foot at the root of the left thigh. So as low as possible. Then the left leg by the side of the right knee. If you can bring it over, that's fine. Otherwise, you can keep it as close as possible. Hold the left leg by the right hand and twist your body. So put your left arm on your back and twist. Let's have a good twist. And again, your gaze is towards your third eye.
अथ मत्स्येन्द्रासनं वामोरमूलार्पिता दक्षपादो जानोर्बहिर्वेस्थिता दक्षदोष्णा प्राघ्र्यातिष्ठेत् परिव्रगत्तागः श्रीमत्स्यानातो मिदासनं स्यात्.
Okay, let's come out of the asana, untwist. Now we're going to do Chakrasana repeated on the right side. Means your right foot is behind your head, while your left leg is extended straight out. And both of your hands are flat on the mat. And you'll be not just flat sitting there, actually you'll be using your hands and the strength of your body to lift your body off the ground. So let's give it a try. And your gaze is towards your third eye. So right leg is over your shoulder or behind your head, if you can. And your left leg is out.
Awesome. Remember to try as much as possible. And in this asana, visualize yourself as a powerful source of energy. Gaze at the third eye and perform the Chakorasana. Purvatanam Chatuspadi Padapitam Vajrasanam Tata Chakora Krauncha Shalabhasana Bhujangamapi Vrishchikam.
Good. Now let's move on to the next asana. Good job for everyone who could do this asana. And we're going to also do Dhanurasana now on the other side. So you'll be bringing your right foot towards your ear, like cocking a bow, and then grabbing your left toe with your left hand in Dhanurasana.
Dhanurasana. Again, here in this asana, visualize yourself as Paramashiva's bow, ready and having the power to execute Paramashiva's will, Paramashiva's mission. Dhanurasana 2. Padangushto tu panabhyam grihitva shravanavadi dhanur karsha krishtam dhanunasanam ritam.
Wonderful. And now we'll be also doing the Ashtavakrasana on the other side. Thank you for the love in the chat. Now, hoping everyone is doing the asanas and really pushing yourself, challenging yourself. Again, this is similar to Mayurasana. You're going to put your right leg over your shoulder and you're going to hook your left leg, your left feet together, and then just raise yourself and align your legs outwards.
Visualize yourself as a flying crane in this asana in Ashtavakrasana. Vashishtamata kaundinyo murdava vayuka kukkutameva cha ashtavakramadottanam mayuram setu bandhanam.
Awesome. Good job, everyone. These are challenging asanas. Now we're going to do pranasana on the other side. So this time your right knee will be facing up with your right foot flat on the ground, with your left foot on your right thigh, and then just lean forward, passing your right arm through underneath your right leg, and your left hand will just be sitting on your left knee, and your gaze will be towards the third eye in pranasana.
Pranasana. Visualize in this asana that you are immortal and able to exist solely on prana. Etat prabhayatam vakshami karotaya sahchiram chirmani etat padamuro bhadva skandenyat padarakshasanam etat pranasanam nama sarvasiddhipradayakam vayumule samaropya dhyatva kunchaye prakarayet.
Beautiful. Now let's move on to the next asana. which is the Parshva Matsyasana. Again, we'll be twisting, but this time the other direction. So you'll place the right foot on the root of the left thigh. And then, I think it's the other direction. So we're going to put the left leg, the root of the right thigh, your right foot close to the right knee. If you can cross it, you can, but keep it close otherwise. And you're going to hold the leg with the opposite arm
Parshva
and
Matsyendra.
twist the body and remain steady.
Now visualize the great sages, the great sage and yogi Matsyendranatha, who is the master of Hatha Yoga. Embody Matsyendranatha in this asana, Parshva Matsyendrasana. वामोरलोपितदक्षपादो जानोर्बाहिर्वेष्टितदक्षदोष्ण प्रागृह्यातिष्ठपरिव्रतितगान् श्रीमत्स्यनाथदोमितासनं स्यात्.
Okay, slowly come out of the twist. Now, if you're sitting at a desk the whole day, these twisting asanas really open up your back, all the places you tend to get tight and stiff. So you really should feel a release when you're doing them. So now we're going to move into Ardha Paschimottanasana, starting with you can start with any leg. We'll start with the right leg. Keep it straight. And you're going to press the perineum with your other leg. This one, we'll be doing the left leg. And you're going to bring your chest towards forward and down. And hold your toes. And bring your head towards the knee. Now, it's important that you don't push yourself from the chest. You need to push yourself from the lower back. If you have a partner, then they can do that for you. I'll just demonstrate on Premika. So she's doing it properly. She's pushing herself from her lower back. She can go all the way. Just make sure that you're not pushing yourself from the chest. Great. So now just hold in that asana.
Visualize yourself as Swamiji in your inner space. Here you're going to do the Jiva Chalakumbhaka, continue the Mula Bandha, and remember to continue chanting the Mahavakya Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space. Ardha Paschimottanasana. Ekam padapashaya ekam padasya sparshina shivani sampidhyaya hastadvayena pasharita padangushtam dritva januparimasyam nyaset ardhapaschinattanam bhavati.
Slowly roll up as we move into the next asana, which is Crouch Asana. Now you'll be placing your left ankle outside of the hip, and you're going to hold the sole of the right foot and lift the leg up towards the forehead, keeping your knees straight, and the gaze will be towards your nose. So we're doing opposite legs. You can do any leg right now, right or left. But the other leg will be, the ankle will be by your hip.
Yes, visualize yourself in this asana as a crane. Continue the Jiva Chalakumbhaka, Mula Bandha, and the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Crouchasana. Vashishtamatakauண்டிnyam urdhvakukutameva cha ashtavakramatottanam mayuram setubandhanam uttanapadam kraucham cha marichim veerabhadrakam natarajam trikonam cha suptangashtaprasarane.
All right, slowly relax the leg down. Now we're going to do Ardha Paschimottanasana on the other side. So let's extend the left leg out, right leg in. Or if you did the other side, just do this other side now. And remember to bend forward with the lower back and reach for the foot and place your head as close as you can to the knee. If you can't, it's okay. Just keep stretching, pushing yourself at the lower back, and you'll see yourself go a little further. And if you can wiggle yourself into the asana, that's great. Otherwise, just hold it.
Great. Remember to breathe in deeply. Continue the Jiva Jala Kumbhaka. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Ardha Paschimottanasana. Ekam pada parshaya, ekam padasya pashnina shivani sampidhyadya hastadvayena prasarita padangushtam dritva janu parimatsvam nyaset ardha paschimottanam bhavati.
Wonderful. Now slowly come out of it. And we'll be moving into Kranchasana on the same side. So now just simply move your right foot to be close to your hip on the other side. Just turn it around. And you'll be catching your left toes and extending your legs straight up. And keep your gaze to the tip of the nose. Great. The closer that you are, the better. If not, just hold it where you can.
In this asana, visualize yourself as a crane. Kranchasana. Vasishtamatakondinyam urdhvakukutameva cha ashtavakramatotthanam mayuram setubandhanam uttanapadam krancham cha marichim veerabhadrakam natarajam trikonam cha suptangashtaprasarane.
Okay, bring that leg down. Now we're going to move into Swastika Asana. So this is Asana 281. So let's come to a seated position. And you're going to sit with the soles beneath the thighs and calves. Okay, so it's not actually Padmasana, even though it may look like it. You're going to keep your soles between the thighs and calves. Sometimes we sit like this naturally. And we're going to keep the spine straight. And the palms will be resting on the knees. And you'll be gazing towards the nose.
Asana. In this asana, embody peace, well-being, good fortune, and prosperity. The symbol of swastika. Continue the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Swastikasana. Janurvorantare samakritva padatale ube Rijakaya samashina swastikam tatprachakshate.
Great. Now let's move to Gorakasana, which is keeping the feet in the same position, the soles between the thighs and the calves. Cover the heels with the respective hands, and you're going to tuck the chin to the chest and gaze to the tip of the nose. And then all of the asanas until now, we've been in Mula Bandha. Now we're going to be in Jalandhara Bandha. So we're going to suck the stomach in, raise it up, and hold it in that position as you do the asana.
Gorakshasana. In this asana, visualize yourself as the great sage Goraknatha, who is the founder of the Natha Yoga. Gazing at the nose, continue the Jiva Chalakumbhaka in Gorakshasana. Janurvorantare pado uttano vyaksamasthito gulpo chachadya hastabhyam uttabnabhyam prayasnataha.
Great. Now let's come on out of that asana. And move into Bhagasana 2. So you're going to bring your left heel to the perineum. So left heel to the perineum, and then you're going to bring the right foot on the left thigh. And we're going to be engaging Mula Bandha. And you're going to close the eyes with your index fingers and your nose with your middle finger and the ears with your thumb, and you'll be gazing up at the third eye, meditating on Arihanta, meditating on the Lord.
Wonderful. In this asana, visualize yourself as Swamiji. Breathe in deeply and continue the japa, the Mahavakya japa. Bhagasana 2. Vamapashnau mastapya dakshagrivam jagane madhyamatarjanangushta nasadrishti shruti kramai chadyapedhyam bruvi mano latva stiram manaha evam vidasanam yatra tatra sadho bhagasnam.
Great. Now we'll be moving into Yogasana 2. So you're going to place the feet on top of the opposite knees. So it's not fully in Padmasana where the feet are on the thighs. You're going to place the feet on the opposite knees and place the hands on the ground with the palms facing up. Keep your spine straight and gaze towards the nose. Engage Mula Bandha.
Yogasana 2. In this asana, visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Continue the japa. Uttano charano kritvo samstayo parijaun asano parisamstapya chotanam kari yugmakam.
Awesome. Now we're going to move into Urdhva Kutasana. This is, we've done similar asanas to this before, but from Padmasana. Now make sure you come into Padmasana. You can use your hands if you need to come into Padmasana, or if you can without, that's even better. But basically, from Padmasana, place your hands flat on the mat beside you. And you're going to press into the mat and lift your knees off the ground, engaging Mula Bandha and gazing forward. And you're going to be balancing above the ground and visualizing yourself as a rooster as you do so. So let's try it.
Urdhva Kukutasana. वासिष्ठमतकौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमदोत्तानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्.
Great. Come down. And let's move on to the next asana. And this will be the last asana for today, which is before we do Shavasana, Siddha Haritali Asana. So you're going to be again starting from Padmasana, but this time you'll be inserting both the hands through the knees and placing them on the mat. But avoid lifting the body. Stay seated on the mat and gaze to the nose. So you're going to be placing the hands through the mat, but you're not lifting. Just gaze through the nose, to the nose.
Siddha Haratali Asana. प्रथमं पादमासनको कार्यहस्तदो उगोड़ा संधिदेरे उबे हथेली बूधरी राखे पोहा च गोड़ा समधिदी दाखे पिष्टि हथेली ही है जहम आसन लगवा रखे ताहम नासा दृष्टि अचल ठहरे वे सिद्धि हस्ततली नामे कहवे.
Beautiful. Now come out of that and now let's relax into Shavasana. Flat on the mat. Just for a few minutes. All your body will be relaxed onto the mat, hand, palms facing up. Relax your feet, close your eyes.
Continue chanting the Mahavakya in your inner space. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Shivasana. Ata Shavasanam Uttanam Shavavadbhumo Shayanam tu Shavasanam Shavasanam Shrantiharam Chitta Vishrantikarakam. Slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers. Relax back into awareness. lift your
chest. Slowly just rock your body. Now come up to a seated position. Congratulations, you finished another session of Nithyananda Yoga. Give yourself a hand. Enjoy the view and let us conclude with the Purna Mantra.
Remember to like, subscribe, and follow the KAILASA news channel to follow us every single day on for the Nithyananda Yoga. Join us every single morning for this beautiful Nithyananda Yoga practice. Thank you to all of the viewers, and let us conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam Nithyanandam, everyone.